Hi, my name's Mark and I'm the Director of Willow Tree Training that is a youth and community services company on the south coast of New South Wales. As you can see, I've got probably more ahead for radio, so I'm hoping that you can bear with me for 3 minutes and see that maybe even though it's not a good head to look at, that actually has some ideas in there that might roll out something fantastic in our community. I've written and developed, implemented and evaluated a young men's program called Boys to Men. The Boys to Men program has been designed after much research and I guess a little bit about my own personal experience growing up as a young man to look at how we currently view men should act and behave, and in particular this whole toughness model that Australian men continue to run. So why is it uncool for blokes to walk down the main street like that and see each other and give each other a hug?
Because people think they're gay.
Yeah. Okay. I do hug my mates. Yeah, and I don't need alcohol to do that. Yeah, my mates hug me. Doesn't mean that we've got anything, else going on. It's just that we're mates. Yeah. And I've had extremely good results with the young men that have engaged with me on a journey around manhood. My dream and my hope for the future is that if this can be done with one person, then if we could have a heap more people equipped to work in a way that I do with young men, that this can actually roll out and become a very, very dynamic force in how young men act and behave in our communities. What do you think? Do you think men are less tough if they cry?
Yeah.
You ever seen your dad or your stepdad cry?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How often?
Rarely.
Really?
Like when something major happens.
Do you know that our suicide rate for young men in Australia, 14 to 24, is one of the highest rates in Western world?
Yeah.
90% of male.
Yeah, so what? Something we're doing is not right, eh?
Yeah.
So is it about not being able to express our feelings?
Yep.
It's like what you said, like locking stuff up.
You don't deal with your problems.
Yeah. So we're choosing rather to keep this male image, this that I'm tough, I'm bulletproof, nothing shakes me up, but inside we're hurting like hell. So I suppose what I'm saying, fellas, is holding on to your feelings a good thing?
No.
So if crying gives you a release, should it matter where you are?
Oh no.
The big push for this program, for me, in I suppose my boldest dream is I think that if we can have 1,000 young men go through this program and that they make significant changes to how they look at manhood and how they look at being gentler and they become greater parents or greater young men that turn into greater parents, then they're going to change generations of young men in the future in Australia. Yeah, so 10,000 people get through this program and 1,000 of them don't have violence in their families or a need for a police attendance or a court attendance or whatever, then the actual magnitude of the savings for us as a community just multiply themselves out hugely.